All right, well, Ben, kind of the same thing that we just talked about, Coach, about, but I know those weren't maybe the first two periods you wanted to see, but a really strong third. What did you think of that one?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just shows how resilient our group is. Honestly, I think we kind of saw that in Colorado that second game the other day when we came back from a 2 goal deficit, sorry, twice, and you kind of see how resilient our group is and how much we want to win, and you know. It's not over until the final buzzer goes, and our group kind of knows that going into these games. And like you said, it's our first two weren't awesome. I think we had good looks. We really wanted to get around that net a little more and get more pucks there, and we kind of focused on that in the third, and then ended up coming out with the win.
Yeah, what was just the biggest change then going out of the second and into that third then?
Yeah, I think we just knew that we needed to get more stuff to the net. We had chances that got there, and we kind of only had one guy in the fight, or the puck would squirt out one way, and we weren't there. So we knew we needed to get more bodies around there, and that's kind of what we were focusing on.
And I know we've talked about this a million times, but Dustin Wolf behind you in net, how good is that guy, and how confident do you guys feel having him behind you?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we talk about it all the time, but it's because of how good he is that we do talk about it. He bails us out, at least once a period, honestly, which we shouldn't really have to do. But having that extra security blanket back there is big for us, and the confidence that he gives us is huge. And obviously, he's a heck of a goaltender, and I think he's winning. He's got 10 wins on the next goalie in the American Hockey League, so something like that. So it's very impressive, and we're just gonna keep trying to win for him.
How does it breed confidence for a club knowing that you can win in a variety of ways? You won 5-2 the other night, a hard-fought 2-1 game tonight, and you talk about Dustin Wolf's performance. What does that do for the group as a whole, knowing that night in, night out, doesn't matter what happens, you guys are still in it?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at kind of the game yesterday and the game today, they were kind of complete opposites. We came out yesterday really hot. I think we kind of won that game in the first period. And then today, obviously, we won that game in the third period. So, again, shows our group, is resilient and willing to dig in when we need to. And obviously, when we have a start like we did yesterday, that helps. And then, what happened today was what happened. And we knew we needed to roll with it. And then, like I said, our group came through.
How tight would you say this group is, and compared to some other teams you've played on? You've won a lot of games, and how close have you guys become?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, coming here this year, seeing kind of how everyone's bonded, everyone wants to hang out on days off, everyone wants to be around each other all the time is huge, and I think winning helps that. Obviously, with you're feeling a lot better when you're winning. Times are a lot better when you're winning, and we have the group that's winning hockey games and a group that digs in when we need to, and we're all pulling for each other. Everyone wants each other to succeed, and that comes with team success as well, and we all know that.
And how does that create a sense of belief? Because you're down 1-0 in the third period like this, and you see some teams where they just fall apart. And this one, you came through, you scored 2 quick goals, and how does that all factor into each other?
Yeah, I think it's just I keep saying it, but I think it just shows how resilient our group is. Honestly, we no one ever was worried about that 1-0 lead that they had. It wasn't really talked about that much. It wasn't like we had to grip our sticks even tighter to score or anything. We had the belief that we were going to do it, and we ended up doing it at the end of the game, and it kind of just shows that we trust each other when we're rolling 4 lines and we're rolling over them, and guys are playing the way they need to, then the results are coming, and like showed tonight.